Once upon a time, Kayla thought she and Winston would be together until the day they died. She would never have expected them to take separate paths so soon. After retrieving her diagnosis report, she sees him holding another woman in his arms. A final tear trickles down her face. She's tired and doesn't want to use whatever time she has left to argue with him. She makes the arrangements for everything that will happen after her death. Then, she prepares a final gift for Winston. From this day onward, she'll leave for the afterworld while he remains on Earth. They won't see each other again. Kayla Greenfield had prepared herself for this moment, but hearing the doctor say she had little time left still hit her like a ton of bricks. She couldn't bring herself to accept it. I still have so much to do. Is there any other option than staying in the hospital? Another coughing fit hit her, and when she pulled her handkerchief away, it was splattered with specks of blood. The doctor looked like he was in a tough spot. We can prescribe a strong medication that will give you a temporary boost, but you will only last a week at most. A week, that should be enough? Kayla muttered, lowering her head with a wry smile. A week would be enough to get her affairs in order before she passed. Kayla left the consultation room with the prescription. A familiar voice reached her ears as she passed the obstetrics exam room. Doctor, is that for real? Driven by instinct, Kayla stopped and looked over her shoulder. The door was slightly open, and she caught a glimpse of the people inside the exam room. It was supposed to be Winston Atwood's working hours, but instead, he was in the ward, smiling joyfully as he hugged a young woman. He rested his hand on her belly. "Tiff, you're pregnant. This is for real," he exclaimed. Tiffany Sullivan shyly leaned into Winston, Kayla's husband. They looked like they were madly in love. "Win, we're having a baby. We're going to be parents," she said. The sight of it pierced Kayla's heart. A sharp, metallic taste rose in her throat, and she coughed violently, spitting up fresh blood. She dabbed at her mouth with a tissue before sitting on a bench in the hallway, trying to catch her breath. A woman nearby kindly offered her a bottle of water. "Here, take this. Drink up and take a breather." The woman spotted the wedding ring on Kayla's finger and asked, "Where's your husband? You're so sick. Why isn't he here looking after you?" Kayla managed a weak, tired smile. "He's tied up with work." The woman sighed and muttered about how the younger generation didn't know how to care for their families. Kayla lowered her gaze, took out her phone, and messaged Winston. "Where are you?" Winston immediately checked his phone in the exam room. After a moment, Kayla received a flood of replies. "I'm in a meeting at the office, babe. What's up? I can't wait to get off work and see you. Do you want that strawberry cake from Northvale? I'll get it and bring it home for you, okay?" Kayla found herself marveling at how unpredictable people could be. Winston had a mistress carrying his child in secret, but he continued to shower Kayla with sweet nothings. Was it really possible to draw a line between love and carnality? But none of that mattered to her now. She didn't reply to his text. Instead, she left the hospital. The sky was a faded gray, and a drizzle hung in the air. Kayla stood on the sidewalk, umbrella in hand, staring at the diagnosis report. A bitter smile crossed her face as she thought about having just a week to live. That was enough for her to say goodbye to this world and Winston. Her phone died while she was on her way home. As soon as she reached home and turned her phone back on, it was bombarded with messages from her friends. "Kay, you're so lucky. If I had a husband like Mr. Atwood, I'd wake up smiling every day. Damn, Kay, your husband is something else. Everyone's buzzing about how he's flaunting his love for you. He dropped a fortune just to make his wife happy. That's the most romantic thing ever." Confused, Kayla clicked on the news link. It turned out that Winston had paid $50 million at an auction today for a white gold, diamond-studded barrette. During a media interview, he gave a small smile and said, "There's no special reason. I just thought my wife would love it when I saw the barrette." That interview clip quickly took over every media headline and trending list in less than half an hour. Tags like Atwood Group CEO's lavish spending, Mr. and Mrs. Atwood's fairy tale love story, and men who treat his wife like a queen wins dominated the feeds. Kayla cracked a bitter smile. She knew the truth about their marriage all too well. If this had happened a year ago, she might have been swept away by Winston's extravagant gesture. But now, she felt nothing at all, because now she knows her husband's common tactics,